All right, hello. Just explaining a leg routine that I did yesterday, the 28th, um, February 2025. Um, Pretty straightforward, didn't have a whole lot of time, and I wanted to get squats in. So during the day, I did squats, um, and they're just your basic, pretty. I, as I've gotten older here, I've lost some flexibility in my hips. So I do narrow stance squats and just try to make sure go all the way down to at least top of the thigh, parallel with the floor. I did add some knee wraps on my heavier sets. I'm not really looking to, I don't want to say max out, but I guess I am kind of working up to a heavy single. But I'm not looking to be like to totally max out on the squat. I'm just looking to increase the amount I can lift, I guess, if you could say that, without maxing out, I guess. So today or that day, I wanted to work up to a double or a triple. I had planned to do a triple, but I just felt like it wasn't there, so I just stuck with a 2 rep set. Um, Wanted to do a down set, but didn't have time for it, so I just worked up to a heavy double, and that was it. Later in the day, I did discover a exercise that I've heard of, but never given a try to, and that is Hindu squats. I'm not going to show the technique because, I mean, you can see it in the video, but I don't think my technique was on par. Uh, Obviously, I'm sure it could use some work. Um, so if you're interested in doing these Hindu squats, I recommend looking up the technique from someone that is more experienced in it than I am. Um, but I did want to give them a try. I felt like they were something that I could throw into my routine and would be very beneficial, um, especially for like flexibility and balance. So I went ahead, I gave those a try. I'm pretty certain I did about 40 reps, I think, which isn't too much for that exercise. I've heard of people doing like 500 reps in like one setting. Um, so hopefully that's something I can progress to. Well, not 500 reps. Hopefully, like let's start off small. Let's do 100. Let's do that. So the first time trying them there, did 40 reps. My legs are already they're toast, man. They're sore. Um, so, and I knew that was going to happen. So I'm fine with that. We'll see how I feel in a couple days. See if I'm still fine with that. But no. So the routine I did during the day, I did my squats. Um, Worked up to a heavy double. And then in the evening, like I said, I had seen these Hindu squats, and I thought to myself, hey, I'm going to give these a try. I think they'd be beneficial to me as I'm not that strong, and body weight exercises work for me um, at this point. Um, Hopefully that's something I can progress in reps and use more as a conditioning tool. Right now it is a conditioning tool, but um, I was only able to do one set of 40 reps. So hopefully I can progress in time. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just did squats this time. I did have plans to do some other exercises, but didn't have the time for it. So I feel like the Hindu squats for the higher reps really fried my legs, um, and I didn't need a lot of other exercises. So I mean, when you think about it, a lot of times if you just do one exercise for higher reps, or you just do enough sets, you really don't need all those other exercises in there. So if you're pressed for time, a lot of times you can just do one thing and get a decent workout if you do it correctly. Um, so it just depends on what your work capacity is. If you have a higher work capacity, of course, you're going to have to do higher volume, more sets, reps, whatever, more weight, whatever. But if you have a lower work capacity, which my legs do not have a very good work capacity at this point in time, I can get away with doing, you know, 1 or 2 exercises and just hit them hard enough to where I get a decent routine from it. So that's just what I did. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave below. Hopefully this helps you. Take care. Have a good rest of your day.